How's it going, guys? My name is Oscar. I'm here to tell you guys today a few tips on how to become a much more effective communicator. Now, majority of the time, everyone has at least experienced a bad interview. You asked out a girl on a date and it really went south because you couldn't think of what to do. You had an awkward conversation with somebody in a room that you didn't want to be around. Okay? Now, I'm going to help you with just a few of these 6, 7 tips and we're going to get you going. So, begin first. Are you approachable? All right. We got a lot of times where we don't really realize our facial gestures, our mannerisms, like how are we coming off to people before they even see us, right? So before any conversation, start with a smile. Let them know you're friendly, you're not here to bite, you're not in a grouchy mood. We have a politically incorrect way to say it, but I'll say RBF. For resting bad face, we'll say that. That comes off to people. That doesn't make you approachable. It doesn't make someone want to engage in conversation with you. So make sure you're smiling. If you make that awkward eye contact, just smile, give a nod, let them know that everything's going good with you too. All right. Next, let's talk about the most important problem that this generation has: eye contact. Everyone stares at the phone. Everyone stares at the phone. People have anxiety. People are very shy. They don't want to make eye contact. If people feel like if you stare at it too long, they feel like what's wrong with them. They become insecure. Guys, eye contact is so important. All right. Wall Street Journal, according to Wall Street Journal, most average people make about 20-30% eye contact. But in order to actually get that emotional connection, you need to be making eye contact about 60-70% of the time. So, as an example here, I know everybody in here has seen Friends, right? So we all know Joey's favorite little pickup line. He looks at the girl and he goes, "How you doing?" Right? And then the whole gag is that every girl always feels really special and it always works. But the only reason it works isn't because of the line, it's because of the eye contact. He's looking directly at them, letting them know, "Hey, I like you. I want to be with you. How's it going?" Right? So we want to make sure that we're always establishing eye contact because that's what's going to let somebody know how you really feel, right? Get rid of the distractions. Letting somebody know that I'm sure your parents is just telling you, like, a simple eye contact, getting rid of distractions is just letting somebody know that you're valuing their time, that you actually enjoy being with them, and that there isn't something more important to you at this moment in time than having their company. I mean, they're standing right in front of you. At least the most you can give them is your attention. You wouldn't do this in a job interview, so you shouldn't do it to your friends either. Right? Next is confidence. Now, this is a tricky question because what is confidence? Is it you puffing out your chest, walking around like some big, strong person? Is it you acting like somebody you're not? You want to be this real cool guy that walks around the campus and you've got the looks and this. Is that really confidence? No. No, confidence is you at your most normal. Confidence is who you are, and you're at your most confident when you feel like yourself. And that's the person everybody wants to see. So a lot of people, we have insecurities, we have a lot of things. I mean, I'll show you here right now. I have this scar. I'll even get closer. I have this scar. It's called road burn, and I got it when I was 5. And the first sport I ever did was swimming. So what do you have to do when you have swimming? You end up getting shirtless, and everybody starts looking at your arm. I even got a big old scar right here in the back of my head, and everyone stared at it. Well, the truth is, as I got older, I just stopped caring. I stopped caring, and when I stopped caring, people stopped caring. Sure, every now and then I see a glance or look or anything, but it's not going to affect me. I don't really care. I even forget it's there. When I have to look at your eyes in order to know that this even exists. So when I want you to be confident, I want you to go up to someone. I want you to go into an interview and just be you. Because that's the person we want to see. That's the person that's going to get everything they want in life, all right? You're never going to be successful at being somebody that you truly aren't, all right? So we've gone to being approachable, making the eye contact, confidence. We're ready for this conversation. We're ready to engage, all right? First things first, if you're walking up to a stranger, or maybe you've been seeing this person for a while, or there's someone in your class and you want to make conversation, maybe you want to be their friend, maybe you want to ask them out, I don't know what your deal is, start off with a compliment. Alright, but don't just give any compliment. Oh my god, the way you did that in class, no, that's not gonna work. Okay? You need a unique compliment that is specified for that person. So another famous TV show that I know you guys have watched, and if you haven't, you need to go to Disney Plus and go watch Drake and Josh. So in Drake and Josh have this bet. See how many girls they could date within a week. Now Drake is obviously the good looking, the charmer and everything, and Josh, well, he needs help. So his mom goes with him to the movies, and they start scouting girls. And when they go, the first thing mom tells you, he says, go to that girl, say you like her shoes, and walk away. And Josh is like, what? That's never gonna work. What, how am I gonna get the date? How am I gonna get her number? I'm just gonna talk about her shoes. And she says, just talk. Go up to her, say, nice shoes, walk away. So Josh goes, looks at the girl, he says, I really like those shoes. And he just walks away. And the girl's like, wait, what? Don't you want my number? Like, now, and it's a TV show, so not always in real life is gonna work that way. But the point is that that person is gonna remember you. And that's the point. You don't always have to make some wild entrance to impress somebody. Just noticing a detail about somebody that they don't specifically even talk about, or they just kind of do. And when they notice that other people notice, that makes them feel good about themselves. So the next time they're walking around or they're wearing that outfit again, they're gonna think, oh, this person really liked that. Like, that means what I'm wearing right now, this is good. And that makes them feel good. And they'll remember you, right? It's all about the details for everybody. Little details that make you you. And when somebody's able to compliment that about you, it makes you feel good. So start with a nice, unique compliment. You know, whenever you would just want to make that friend to help you with your homework, you look at their backpack, look at little things and go, hey, I really like that. And that right there at the beginning, they might engage with you. And if they don't worry about it. I promise you, they're going to remember. Now, here is probably the most underrated thing in my opinion. And that's listening. Guys, you're going to find so many times, you're going to get into a conversation, you're going to go up to that stranger, and it turns out you don't vibe with them. You don't like them. They don't like you. I mean, it's really bad. And you don't know what to say. You don't seem to agree in a lot of things. You don't have to. You can find things in common by just finding the things they like. So instead of you trying to portray all your thoughts and all your feelings about this one specific topic that both of you clearly do not like, just ask them about themselves. Say, okay, hey, what do you like? Well, you know what? I really like gymnastics. I don't know anything about gymnastics, but you know what? That's okay. See, the thing is that it's okay not to know something, and even in a society where everybody has to know everything. It's okay. Be ignorant. It's just a lack of knowledge. It doesn't mean you're dumb. It just means you don't know anything about that subject. You're not gonna blame a 6th grader for not knowing calculus. Okay? It just doesn't work that way. You're like, the kid hasn't even had a chance to learn algebra yet. So talk to them. Listen, okay, let me see about gymnastics. Give your input, give your feedback. Even if you don't know anything, just be open to talking about different things and just listening, and then you'll really get to see if you even like that person, or maybe you're not the best, or you can be acquaintances, but you're gonna learn something. And that's the most important thing, learning. Which comes to my final point. Always reevaluate your situations, okay? Every time you go into a job interview, you know what? After that, you think, I didn't answer that question too well. Or you know what? That really got me. When he asked me that questions, I really had nothing to say, or maybe I should have asked more questions. Always reevaluate yourself. You're always going to get better. We always need to try new things. And you're only going to know that by actually trying. Practice makes perfect, guys. Thank you so much for having me out here today and listening to me. If this helps you in your other speeches, give me a little wiggle, give me a thumbs up when we see each other in class. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much.